Ayo! What's up, guys? Brad here. Another day, another dollar, another episode of the Brozone Layer, guys. What's up? How you been? How you been? It's been since like the beginning of this week. That I did a video. I haven't just haven't had anything for you, really, honestly. But I got some stuff for you today. I figured I'd open up and just be transparent with you guys. First things first. Let me get this out the way. Okay, let me get this out the way. And this is for my Memphis folk. Actually, this is for everybody. Okay. Now we've all done drugs. We've all done drugs. Some of us still do drugs. And when I say us, I mean you, not me. like, like, but seriously, on a fucking, and I'm sorry, Mom, I needed to stress. You don't need to use that word to stress your point. Well, sometimes some people don't listen, Mom. And some word that attract, it's like a lure, okay? Think of going fishing. Everybody puts their cricket on. They put their worm, or maybe they put a little beef jerky. I put the word fuck, and then it gets people's attention, Stop doing heroin, opiates, perks, please. I have lost so many friends, I actually need to dig up bodies to have other hands to count how many people I've lost. And just from what I heard, I lost someone I knew very, very well about 2 days ago. Rest in peace, Ashley. Rest in peace. It's guys, it's just terrible, man. Like, I've known people to get messed around in that type of life. I've known people to fall into that type of life. I've known people to end up in that type of life, and their whole life is controlled from there. And it just went south for a lot of people. Now, don't get me wrong. I've known a lot of people that have messed with it and have gotten themselves cleared, and they're doing so well right now. And for those of you that have done that have turned your life around, that are getting the good sustenance of life, I applaud you. Otherwise, that's not what my heart wanted to see this morning. Okay? And let me explain why. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be very transparent. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I have not been okay for about 2 to 3 weeks. This most recent birthday to now, to current, I have been on a level, not of suicide. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't worry. I would never, I could never take myself away from my son. I talk about it. I have talked about it. I've tried doing it. I've tried doing it several times, and obviously I'm either one invincible or, as my mom would say, God has a plan for you. And the plan was not for me to take myself out. I like that. I also like to think that I'm just invincible. So, Mom, if we could just go with that one for the day, I would really appreciate that, because I'm just not, I'm not happy. I'm not okay. And I know there's a lot of change going on here soon, right? With the summer fucking solstice, winter solstice, sorry. Don't even know what freaking month I'm in. On the 21st. And they said there's going to be an ascension that day. Ah! Is there? I'm not making fun of anyone who is spiritual, okay? I, in my own self, am spiritual. And Mom, you've probably never heard me say this, so I'm going to say it for you. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I also believe I need to be rebaptized, because I believe that I felt rushed to get baptized at that time. But, however, what I did understand, what I did take from everything you've taught me, if I were to boil it down, Because you know me, I'm apologetically me. And that means I want the most simplest version of everything. I like my burgers plain with cheese. If I'm going to add something to it, it's going to be bacon and nothing else. Nothing. Okay? I like to dip my fries into ketchup. For those of you that put ketchup on your fries like you're fucking covering something up, you're a maniac. Stop doing that. I like a proportionate amount of cheese. Okay? You know those people that do cheese dip? And they take the whole chip, they take the chip, and the whole chip is covered in cheese, but this part where your finger is, the hell. You do realize, said, that there's one chip, and granted there's two sides of the chip, but now you have actual more cheese than you have chip. It's not proportionate. It's not proportionate. And I like it. That's how people end up constipated. That being said, I just boiled down the Bible to love your neighbor, love each other unconditionally. Have in your heart that no matter what the case is, you love that person. And that's what I do, Mom. That's what I do. That's why I'm so sweet. That's why I'm so thoughtful, because I would want that for me. I wouldn't want that for my son. I wouldn't want that for you. I want that for all of you. I just want all of us to be just unconditionally loved as we should. And this winter solstice coming up, people are saying, oh, our DNA is gonna change. Oh, black people specifically are going to get superpowers, which I think was cool, at the same time, real fucked up to say. Because I get an origin of that area of life, even, we all know that we all came from black people. And if that's something that you don't believe, sorry. But I mean, there's science behind it. There's science behind a lot of stuff, but I mean, it makes more sense. That's just that. Let's leave that alone, because I'm not getting on any racially fueled conversation with anyone today. It's not where you want me, okay? They say that this age of Aquarius that will, I guess, be starting here on the 21st, which a lot of us, if you've looked into the age of Aquarius, most of these ages are about 2001 year. That actually had the age of Aquarius start earlier this year. Not earlier this year, early in the 2000s. We've been in the age of Aquarius for a minute. Something about Jupiter and Saturn lining up the way that they do in 800 years for the first time has people geeked. One of the things that I saw that really resonated with me, the one thing that I liked, is that it would stop being a solo act, a one-on-one, an elitist type thing. And it will become more of a group community effort. Okay, saying, hey, we're sick of this. We're sick of this. Instead of one person fighting, no, it's going to be all for one and one for all. Okay, the phrase is going to finally fulfill itself. But guys, when I tell you I'm not okay, even if the world got to that part, and I say if, and I do not say if with any sort of doubt. I can't say I believe in putting it out there in the universe. I have put so much crap out in the universe. So much. Not just crap, but beautiful stuff. And as Lewis Black has a joke where he says that he believes in alternative energy. But he does not believe that he would see it in his lifetime. And the reason for that is because anything he's ever wanted to see in his lifetime, he's gotten fucking none of it. And so he doesn't see that happening in his lifetime. And he's still alive. Thank God. I love Lewis Black. If you haven't ever heard of Lewis Black, go check him out. He's freaking amazing. Amazing. All that being said, if there are two sides of that coin. If we do become more communal and a group effort, working for each other for the better cause, I can't explain to you how alone I already feel about that. And I know I got people all the time, oh, Brad, you've got to love yourself. You got to be okay with yourself. Trust me, I am. Trust me, I am. I've had plenty of time. I've had plenty of this entire last year, since this March, to be literally with myself, to work on myself, and I have. And it's been great. It's been great. I enjoy the ever-loving out of Brad. So I know it's not me. Besides, one person by themselves is still alone. I don't, the definition is there. Okay, it's just like, I don't know, guys. The last, just like I said, last 2 to 3 weeks of my life, I've felt singular. Not single, singular, alone. My reach does go far. I don't care if it sounds like complaining, it's just it doesn't feel like the reach comes back. It's like I feel like I throw a boomerang and it doesn't come back. And I've got Bristol here. She's a godsend for sure. Guys, what I want you to take from this is faith. Faith in yourself. Faith in what's to come. I don't know what's to come. I don't, I don't know if I'll ever not feel this way. But I have faith that whatever reason that I do feel this way, whatever process we're going through, whatever the world, the energy about, whatever's happening, the most that any of us can do is just prepare and be ready and be loving and understanding, be caring, be vigilant for our neighbor, watch after each other, be there for each other, reach out to your friends. Okay? Be there for them so they don't end up fucking doing heroin and dying. I have all these spiritual friends. And, we're all on our own journey, but it's like unconditional love. I'm just saying, other than from my mother and my best friend Richard, I don't think I've ever felt unconditional love. Guys, y'all need to be there for your people. I say it all the time. Reach out to them, be there for them. This time of the year just generally is not an okay time for a lot of people. Some people don't get to see their family like they want to. I'm here with my family. I'm blessed to be able to be here with my little brother and my little sister and her Sunshine, who's basically sister-in-law. Basically, she is a sister-in-law. All right, but because of the virus, because of the safety that I want for my son, I don't get to see him this Christmas. We're gonna have to have another Christmas. I don't get to see my mom because Corona. She's a traveling nurse, so she wants to stay out of that. Obviously, if I was going to go see my son, I would be able to see my dad, but obviously I wouldn't be able to see my brother, Richard. And then I've got a whole older brother who just doesn't want to freaking exist in our lives, so. It's funny how the holidays will break a person. Okay, I have taken your life away for 15 minutes, and I appreciate every second that you spent here watching this. As I say this, it literally starts to snow. It's a beautiful world. Guys, I love you so much. Seriously, reach out to your friends. Reach out to your family. Reach out to a stranger. Okay? We're not just here for each other and just our friends. There are people you don't even know exist. If you run across something on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on wherever you are, if you run across something sus, that's short for suspect. Mom. get out there and do something about it. I going to tell my son, just as if I was Uncle Ben, to Peter Parker, except I'm going to rearrange those words and flip it. If you can, you should. If you have the ability to reach out and be there for a friend, you should. Do not allow your friends, do not allow your family, do not allow anyone to live and feel this way. We, as decent human beings living here one for another, have a duty to uplift each other. We're all not gonna, we can't get there alone. To save humanity, to save life, all that crap, got to do it as a team. And if we're going that way because of the age of Aquarius, then shouldn't be a big deal, then should it? Look, I love you guys. Pray for me. Write blessings. Do light work. Do what you do. I need something right now. I'm speechless. So, sorry about the emotion. Fuck am I apologizing for? You guys have a blessed day, okay? I'm going to go take a shower and sing a bunch of songs. Love you. Bye-bye. Mwah, smooches.